poop capsules could someday treat your UTIs and other health issues. Doctors may have just discovered a new kind of prescription, poop. It's true, freeze-dried duty is said to do everything from fight obesity to cure nasty infections, and something called the fecal microbiota transplant (FMT) might just be the next big thing in medicine. Fecal microbiota? To put it simply, T's taking healthy, pre-screened donor stool and transferring it to a patient to cure a certain disease, says Jessica R. Allegretti, MD, a gastroenterologist at Brigham and Women's Hospital in Boston who conducts the transplants. There are two common ways this goes down: through a colonoscope, a flexible tube inserted into your body, or through capsules you swallow. But the goal: get healthy, good bacteria to the intestines is the same. Tool is the ultimate probiotic, says Allegretti. T is a consortium of billions of bacteria, and the idea is to give some of those good bacteria back to someone who may be depleted of them. Of course, curing all diseases with a little bit of poo won't happen for a while. Right now in the U.S., fecal transplants can only be performed in clinical settings for serious cases of gut infections called Clostridium difficile C. diff that don't respond to antibiotic treatment and are recurring, says Allegretti. The average success rate is about 90% after one transplant. There are more than 90 studies on clinicaltrials.gov that propose to use FMT to investigate different health issues. So what can we expect in the coming years? Here, just a few of the many ways feces could contribute to your future well-being. Obesity: the formula for successful weight loss could someday include eating poo-packed, freeze-dried pills. Yum! Researchers at Massachusetts General Hospital in Boston plan to study how FMT raw, the form of capsules, FFECTS the obese. It makes sense. Other research like this study from Stanford found that obese people have less diverse gut bacteria than their thinner counterparts, suggesting that a more diverse gut population is good news for your waistline. Capsules are an exciting alternative to the colonoscope, too, as they can be maintenance therapy, says Allegretti. After all, we don't want to have a colonoscopy done every week, she points out. Inflammatory bowel disease: clinicaltrials.gov lists 28 current studies looking into FMT to treat inflammatory bowel disease (IBD). Research from the American Gastroenterological Association has already demonstrated the healing benefits, too. The gist is that since IBD is a product of an irregularly acting GI system, ND researchers suggest that differences in gut bacteria between IBD patients and healthy people do exist. FMT and the introduction of more good bacteria into someone's body could help fight the disease. Urinary tract infections suffered from chronic UTIs? A recent clinical study from Washington University might have an answer. Researchers there successfully treated a woman with recurring urinary tract infections by using FMT. Why it may be a treatment option in the future: many drug-resistant organisms that might make you not respond to antibiotics appear to be related to the bacteria that colonize in your colon, the researchers say. FMT could potentially diversify your microbiome, adding in different good bacteria that might reset the gut. Brain disorders: the reach of FMT could one day go far beyond the gut. Here are neurological diseases that are being looked at, too, says Allegretti. While a lot of the research is preliminary, some research suggests that the development of multiple sclerosis is associated with gut bacteria. And small case studies also suggest that FMT could ease the pains of Parkinson's disease.